Hey guys, what it do, what it be, it's your boy Muzi back at it with kind of an awkward matchup here between the Saiyan from the future against the Saiyan from another universe. Both characters are one arc apart, however, can we also say that about their strength? Though both characters share one common thing, aside from being Saiyan, both went to Vegeta's school of beat the fuck out of your students so they improve. Sounds like someone needs to apply there, right? But seriously, I do realize that comparing characters in the Dragon Ball franchise can be a little tricky and sometimes nonsensical, because we all know that the power scaling is so messed up lately that you are able to make an argument for almost any character. So having said that, in this video I'll be offering my own Dragon Ball perspective that you may or may not agree with. But please, for the love of God, don't go cray cray on me and start So just try to keep an open mind, because in this video I'll be rejecting a few invalid arguments that people in the Dragon Ball Z community keep on bringing up. These arguments are honest to God really fucking stupid, cause I don't know what Dragon Ball you're watching or what kind of drugs you're smoking, but you can't say that Kid Trunks is stronger than Buhan because he freaking sent a signal to Goku. That's absolutely retarded, because there's a difference guys between sending a signal for the instant transmission and powering up that other fighters can sense you normally. Also, you can't base Goku's strength based on an ass kicking, like getting karate chopped, but yet you turn the other cheek when Bulma gets bitch slapped by the God of Destruction. You guys are like, yeah, it's cool, it's fine. Listen, the reason why I'm bringing this up is essential to how I'm going to compare Cabba to Trunks. Let's start with Trunks. There is one thing we know. We know how strong Trunks is. He is Super Saiyan 2 level, which puts him at Super Perfect Cell level, or maybe even a little higher, since it's been a year since he struggled against fighting Dabura. So we are good with Trunks. However, for anyone else who's like, but Trunks fought Black many times, he must be at least Super Buu level. No, absolutely not. If that was the case, then how come future Gohan never got that powerful despite him fighting the Androids many freaking years? And if you're still sticking to your guns that Trunks should be more powerful because he fought evenly against Super Saiyan 2 Goku, well, you're forgetting something. Goku was holding back, just like Vegeta SSJ Blue was holding back against Trunks. Thus, if you're going to base Trunks' strength on his recent fights, then according to your own logic, Goku Super Saiyan 3 would be stronger than Vegeta SS Blue, since it took one blow from SS3 Goku to knock out Trunks, but it took Vegeta several blows. Again, we can't say Trunks is as powerful as Goku and Vegeta in their Super Saiyan forms. So now that we debunked the idea that Trunks is Majin Buu level, let's move on to Cabba. Here's the absolute tricky part, and for you to understand this argument, I need your full attention for just a little bit, because there are two sides of this argument. Some consider Cabba stronger than Buhan at base, since he was able to fight evenly against Vegeta. Now, the idea of both Vegeta and Goku's new base being stronger stems from the fact that they have God Essence in them, making Vegeta and Goku stronger than, say, Goku SS3 in Dragon Ball Z. Now, I think that this is both correct and incorrect at the same time. If you want to know why exactly, then I urge you to watch my How Strong is Goku in Dragon Ball Super video, where I introduced the theory that Goku is alternating between two different base forms, and that's why Cabba can't be on the same level as the new God base level. Now, I know some of you might immediately reject this theory without putting too much thought to it, because it's coming from someone who isn't as prestigious as the other Dragon Ball YouTubers, which is completely fine. But if you want to assume that Cabba is somehow at the same base, then that would mean he's a lot of times stronger than Goku SS3. A lot of times, like tens of times stronger than SS3 Goku. And if that's the case, then it's fine. However, let's put this to the test. So let's say Cabba is stronger than SS3 Goku. Then that would mean he's roughly 5% of Beerus' strength at the very least. Why 5%? Well, that is an educated number, because if you remember, Beerus clearly states that he had used 10% of his strength to combat Vegeta in the famous My Bulma scene. Now obviously this does not mean that Vegeta or Goku were 10%, but it's a clear indication that Beerus had to summon an appropriate fraction of his strength to put these two guys down. Furthermore, Beerus also tells Goku that he would show him the true power of the God of Destruction if Goku showed him his SS3 form. So why am I telling you all of this? What is the purpose? Well, the purpose is not to pull numbers out of my ass, but I'm actually making a proper gauge on how strong base form Cabba is in relation to Beerus. And if he was stronger than SS3 Goku from Battle of Gods, then he would at the very least be around 5%. And if that was the case, then turning SS1 would multiply his strength by 50, making him at the very least 2.5 times stronger than Beerus. Now calm your tits. I know, power levels are bullshit, and not even 3rd grade math can save Dragon Ball Super from its horrible inconsistencies. But the point is that I'm trying to tell you that there is a difference between the base form that Goku and Vegeta used in the tournament and the base that they used against fighting Beerus. Again, if you want to further prove this argument, then please check out my other video in the description, and please do not mindlessly dislike it. I'm not trying to underpower these characters. Actually, on the contrary, I'm all for making Dragon Ball Super characters way stronger. And all I'm doing is giving my own perspective so stupid shit like this don't spread everywhere. So if Cabba is not Majin Buu tier, what is he? If you want my honest opinion, I think his base is as strong as Vegeta's normal base form, making his base a little stronger than Trunks' base. However, since he has little training with SS1 and not enough experience with it, I would say Trunks would beat him, because let's not forget, Trunks has more control on his SSJ forms, and he also has SS2, which puts him at a 1 higher form, which in Dragon Ball is all that it takes to completely overshadow someone else in a fight. Anyways, that is simply my own perspective that could be wildly incorrect. However, I see it as the best way to convey the messy power scale. Also, I know the biggest hole in this theory is the fact that it's not confirmed despite it being almost perfectly logical, and I do realize that Piccolo and Krillin also claim to be able to sense Goku at base, so that could also put a hole in the theory that Goku has 2 base forms. But anyways, when Goku fights both Beerus and Whis, we never see him use his yellow forms, but yet when he fights any non-god character like Trunks or Zamasu, he starts going SSJ. But hey, you do you. This video is just there to put my own perspective on how strong is Cabba. So if you think he's Gohan level of strength, then that means he would kill Trunks at base form. Anyways, this was me, Moodzy, with possibly the worst power scaling video of all time. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
What do you mean? I'm at the pinnacle of style. I think you've lost your fashion sense living way out here so long.